will stay with the news for Apple. iPhone maker Apple, of course, launches Apple Card, the new high-yield savings account offering 4.15% interest rate. The interest rate offered in this account will be more than 10 times the national average. Do remember, this new rate has also escalated competition amid rising interest rate cycles.
And shifting focus to some important comments coming in from the ECB President Christine Lagarde, citing anecdotal evidence of increased renminbi and rupee usage in cross-border trade. Lagarde flags off need to stop considering international currency status for granted. Let's take a look.
Financial services giant Ernst & Young, or as we know it as EY, has announced that it will cut as many as 3,000 jobs in the US, citing overcapacity in the firm. The said job cut impact 5% of its US workforce. The firm, in its announcement, has promised comprehensive support to those affected.
And Elon Musk's Spacex, that was set to launch its towering Starship rocket for the first time from the private facility in Texas, called it off minutes before the launch. Now, the company announced a scrub postponing the launch for at least next 48 hours.
And US tech giant Alphabet shares took a hit on reports that South Korea's Samsung was looking to replace Google with Microsoft-owned Bing as its default search engine on the devices. The stock slid as much as 3.5% on the back of the New York Times report.
And in more broad-based news this morning, Morgan Stanley says that Asia's economic growth will outpace both US and Europe this year, largely led by the strong domestic demand. Now, the firm cites a rebound in China, not just post-reopening, but also sees firms' support from countries' policy and financial support. Among other economies, India, Indonesia and Japan are also showing a robust demand pickup.
And Japanese gaming giant SEGA has announced that it has made a $706 million offer for the maker of Angry Birds, Rovio Entertainment. The purpose of the acquisition aims to accelerate its growth in the global gaming market and increase its corporate value between SEGA's existing business and Rovio's strengths.
An update coming in on China and Taiwan. Taiwan is going to purchase as many as 400 land-launched Harpoon missiles in the wake of the rising threat from China, as per Bloomberg reports. Now, Pentagon announced $1.17 billion contract for the 400 anti-ship missiles on April 7th, and the production is expected to be completed by March 2029. Remember, Taiwan has previously purchased ship-launched version of Harpoon as a part of the military modernization effort.